Today on Home Theater Fanatics, we're going to
Release the Kraken!
Welcome back to Home Theater Fanatics, everybody. So today we're going to start building a new subwoofer, and this time we're building a 21-inch full Marty from GSG Audio featuring the Kraken from Parts Express or Dayton Audio. So I'm really interested in the Kraken because it's a 21-inch driver, but it's supposed to be more like the UM18 series, the Ultimaxes, which are home theater kind of low bass drivers, as opposed to like the Eminence or the La Voce PA drivers, which have a different sound. So I'm kind of excited to try this new 21 that's, for me, in different territory than any other 21 that I've worked with before. And I hope it really sounds kind of like the 18-inch driver with that low bass sound as opposed to that like more mid-bassy PA sound that you get out of the other drivers that I mentioned. But we'll find out. Anyway, in this build, we're going to break this video up into, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 parts. We'll start out in this video with the unboxing of the Kraken. Yes, we will release the Kraken. And then we'll go through in the next video and actually assemble the box and show you how to do that soup to nuts with all the pieces. In the next video, we'll focus on the finish, and I'll show you how to use a hopper gun to get spray-on Duratex on the box using a compressor and this really cheap hopper gun from Harbor Freight. But also, we're going to do some custom artwork where we really get the tentacles coming around the edge of the box and, you know, something a little bit different, and it'll make this box really stand out from the rest. And then finally, after that, we'll install the subwoofer in the next video and do some tests on the sound and see, does it really sound like an Ultimax, or is it just another PA subwoofer in sheep's clothing, I guess you'd say, I don't know, to make it look like, you know, a high excursion, low bass air kind of pump, as opposed to the PA mid bass kill your chest driver that you usually find in the 21-inch range. Anyway, let's take a look at the unboxing, and this was, oh my God, painful. I mean, again, a painful unboxing, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, but first, and I'm talking to you, if you haven't subscribed, this is the time. These subwoofers aren't cheap, and I need you. I need your help. Please subscribe. Please. And then also, I'm going to drop a link down to a new Patreon I'm making for the channel, and I'm going to put in the long version of this unboxing, the unedited, super painful, me trying to figure out how to get this damn thing out of the box and not succeeding at all, that you won't see in this more shortened version. So give that a look as well, and subscribe. Dude, $1 a month. Save the Giles. Just $1 a month. But hopefully this is enjoyable, and you'll get a close-up of what this 21-inch Kraken from Dayton really looks like. So if you followed along with me this far, things have gone pretty well, but this is where they go not so well. So the way this is attached to the box is that they have screws with T-nuts, right? Which sounds reasonable, but many of the screws were stripped, meaning when they put them in, I mean, they just destroyed the screw. And then the T-nuts had come loose on some of the screws and were just spinning, so you couldn't actually get the screw out. Now, another thing that was a problem is that the size of screw that was used, the head of the screw wasn't large enough to catch the top of the edge of the driver, but it also wasn't small enough where it would just go down to the wood and not touch the driver itself. So what happened is they jammed these screws in that went into the hole in the driver and then seized in the hole, and then I guess they just kept jamming it and stripped the screw out. So it was pretty much a nightmare to get this thing out because the screws wouldn't come out. I mean, there were like 3 of them that would loosen up, and then the others would just spin, or they were just jammed in there so hard that you couldn't get them out. I ended up getting all of them out one way or another, except for the last one. The last one I actually had to drill out, so I had to drill the whole head and detach it from the shaft of the screw to get it to come loose. Now, if you want to see this whole process, feel free to jump over to the Patreon and I'll have it up in there. But man, this was not fun at all. So after wrestling with this thing for an inordinate amount of time, we finally got all the screws loose. We set it on the floor and we were able to pull the driver out and move it off to the side of the box. And that driver is freaking heavy. So, you know, the weight is impressive. We'll see if it translates into impressive sound. But now that we've gotten it out of the box, let's take a couple of close-up shots before we close so you can see what this thing looks like. Thanks for watching, everybody, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified when the next build video in this series drops. It's going to be cool because this box is huge.